Hello everyone and welcome to Mama Magma Yoga. My name is Tamu and I'm here with your energy of the week for the week of August 2nd. These are the energies that will be weaving through all of my classes this week. I know we've already had Monday and Tuesday and now we're waiting for Friday and Saturday, but I'm slowly getting into the game of doing these updates and having them in time for you to see beforehand. In any case, welcome. Thank you for being here. It's lovely to see you. It's lovely to have you here. So, the energy of the week for August 2nd, 2021, which I will be weaving into all of my classes, or at least having the intention there when we are practicing, is ahimsa and hanged man. So, we're looking at having a different perspective on everything that we're looking at, anything that we're dealing with, on life itself. So if we're finding ourselves stuck, if we're finding that everything seems old news, everything is frustrating, there's no movement happening, there's stagnation, and we're wondering how to shift that energy, we're wanting to take a different perspective. We need to look at things from another's point of view. We need to look at the world from a different perspective. So what if you tried imagining that where you live and the job that you work at, the friends that you have, pretend you never knew them before. Pretend you didn't work there before. It's all new. Pretend that you didn't know the area that you live in. Look at it with fresh eyes. What do you see then? What do you see about the other? What do you see about your job situation? What do you see about the frustrating situation that you're dealing with the stagnation? Is there another way to deal with things? Is there a new approach? Is there a creative way that you can tackle things? Also woven in there is ahimsa, which is non-harming, non-violence. So we are approaching things with a perspective of do no harm, of have care for self and for the other, of stepping lightly upon the earth, and in every interaction that we have, going about it with love, going about it with compassion, going about it with trying to see from the other's perspective so that we can have that compassion. And then also woven in there is using yoga as a tool to come into stillness. So to find a different perspective within, coming into stillness so that we can hear our own inner wisdom, so that we can be open to new perspective and new points of view. Then we also have regenerating the will or the solar plexus. So when we come into that stillness, when we allow ourselves to be open to another perspective in general, I should say, then we allow for new energy to revitalize the intent we have, the I can, the I do, the action we take out into the world. It's fed new energy. New energy is created within us. Then we also have tapping into the feminine. A lot of us are really used to masculine way of thinking, the way the world is set up. We are conditioned to think that how we go about things is very linear. Step A to B is the only way to go. That we have to be very forceful, that there's only a straight line to accomplishing a goal. And that's not always so. Life doesn't work like that. If you think about sacred geometry, if you think about how galaxies are formed, if you think about a dandelion and how it's shaped, if you think about how nature can rebound even when it's been devastated, how it will come back. It doesn't do so in a linear pattern. It does so in an organic movement that taps into the cycles that are present within the planet, within the universe, within our very DNA. And oftentimes this approach is from the feminine. It doesn't make sense always. It taps into emotion, into feeling. It's intuitive. It's on those psychic realms. And then finally, we're leaning in to integrity and discipline. We are leaning in to working hard, to doing what's required, to sticking to things, to not shying away when it gets hard, not giving up, throwing up our hands and, oh, I can't do it anyways. What's the point? Nobody's listening. So all of those things combined are what we're working with this week. But those energies are present always, and that I hope that information, that perspective is something that you can draw upon whenever you're watching this video, and that it happens to come at a synchronistic time when you needed to hear it the most. Thank you for joining me. Once again, my name is Tamu. This is Mama Magma Yoga. I hope to see you again soon. Namaste.